How things can change in the blink of an eye. At the 15-over Comm Box, we had given Bangladesh a 70-30 chance of winning the game, and that too 30 instead of 20 because Shreyas was there. Well, Shreyas stayed till almost the 35th over Comm Box, getting out at the stroke of it. The last ball of the 35th over for 82. Who took the wicket? The only man who can do no wrong today, Mehdi Hasan Miraj, picking up his second wicket after Shreyas went for a second big one in the same over. I'm joined by Joy Bhattacharjya on Cricbuzz Comm Box. Joy, at the 15th over, it was 70-30 with 3 wickets down. 4 overs later, a 4th wicket fell. It would have plunged even further. But had this Comm Box happened an over ago, I'm sure India would have been favourites.
Yeah, absolutely. They were batting beautifully, a 107-run partnership in more than even time, beautifully played, and exactly what we thought. This pitch was not doing much for fast bowling. The spinners were there, and Shreyas and both Axar Patel and Shreyas are fantastic players of spin. They played them well. Very interestingly, if you see how they found the strike between the left-hand batsman going after the left-armers, the right-hand batsman picking the spinners. Just one shot from Mehdi, he got wrong. And given the fact of what the situation was, it was just had to be. Afif Hussain has done nothing else of note today. But this was a really big catch.
Yeah, it certainly was. It didn't even look like he had taken it. He didn't celebrate the way you'd expect, because this would be a turning point in the game. Just when India took control, remember Rohit Sharma, unless there's an absolute emergency, not likely to bat at all. Shardul Thakur has joined Axar Patel out there in the middle. There's Siraj to come and Umran Malik to come with Deepak Chair, also a doubtful starter. So that just puts it in perspective if you add 2 more wickets to the mix here, Joy.
Absolutely. I think now, if these two are the only recognized pair, you really don't expect to win a match from Siraj or from Umran Malik unless there's very little, just a few runs left. These two will have to do the running, and it's going to be much tougher because, again, pitches like this, if they're low and slow, what happens is the longer you stay in, the better you bat. And I think that happened to Bangladesh too. And definitely things get easier after the 20-over mark. But also I feel that any batsman who stays in for a while, gets a sense of the pitch, can then accelerate. And that's not going to happen now. It really happened with Mahmudullah and Mehdi Hasan in that case. Again, Shreyas getting out is really unfortunate. It's a body blow for India.
However, the other side of the body blow is that Axar can do it. Axar has done it. He's just got to a half century, and we can take you back to a time when Axar actually won a match for India with the bat, and this was against the West Indies in July. 64 of 35 deliveries, 3 fours and 5 sixes. So we know he can do it. He wouldn't necessarily need to go that berserk, but he just needs to stay till the end. He needs Shardul to hang on with him. So it's still very much possible, but getting tougher, Joy.
Yeah, these two have to do it. Really, if it has to be done, these two have to do it. The great thing that the Axar and this thing together, Axar and Shreyas did together was they did not allow the run rate to go out of control. And in these days, all these players play a lot of T20 cricket. 7.5, 8 is not something that will scare them in the last few overs, because they know that it's just a couple of boundaries in an over, 1 12, 13 run over, and that run rate suddenly changes. So they will just say, keep close to the game, make sure that run rate doesn't go above 10, keep plugging away at it. And the longer we stay at the wicket, the better chance we have to win.
Yeah, the old mantra of take the game deep. Quick look at the Bangladesh bowling before we wrap, because what options does Liton Das have at his disposal, and who would he like to use? 6 bowlers used so far. Mahmudullah's come in with a couple of reasonably quiet overs. You'd expect Joy Shakib to come in, Nasum Ahmed to finish his spell, and of course Mehdi Hasan has got that knack of picking wickets.
Yes, I think they're just waiting. If they get a wicket now, because Shakib is actually used to bowling against everybody, but I mean, while Axar is there, why give the left-hander the chance? So they might just persist with the off-spinner for a bit and see him off, because the danger batsman right now is Axar Patel. It's not going to be Shardul Thakur, and then see where things go. But if there's a wicket, you can immediately see the left-arm spinners coming up.
Well, I can tell you, even after the fall of the wicket, you'd expect that, okay, Axar would go into his shell or maybe consolidate for a while with his new partner. He hasn't. He's hit a 6 and a 4. That's what got him to his 50 earlier. Now he's 55 or 52 with Shardul at the other end. Now the percentages game. 70-30 at the 15th over mark. Shreyas' wicket would have sort of balanced things out. It's marginally in front, Bangladesh.
Yeah, I'd say 55-45 Bangladesh now. it would have been 55-45 India had Shreyas stuck around.
Yep, there you go. 55-45 one way, switches to 55-45 for Bangladesh. All it means is India very much back in the game and very much back with a shout of making it 1-1 going to Chattogram.